We don't want to loot. That's not what we out here for. But we do want justice and we want equality.
It is 2020. We should not be apologizing for our race. We should not be apologizing for who we are. We should not be dying because of who we are. We cannot speak truth to power when power is oppressing the people. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. As you can see by the title of this video, I wanted to just add my own reflections on what is going on, and without further ado, I'm just going to start with this dichotomy between Black Lives Matter and All Lives Matter. I already did a video initially about my reaction when I heard the news about George Floyd. I have been trying to reconcile every single argument that people have been trying to make and just see where the points can be coming from. But some things just are grounded on pure ignorance, because the narrative behind All Lives Matter is ignoring the systematic, institutional, everything racism when it comes to the lives of Black people. This All Lives Matter narrative removes and dampens the voice of those who are victims in society, and it reduces the impact of their issue. This is not a situation of us versus them. The amount of brutality that is going on in the world is not going to stop if we don't take a stand. And that is why this is so important. People standing up and saying, I'm not taking this anymore, is so important, because without that, there's nothing else that you can rely on. I feel like a lot of people are focusing only on the surface level of the issue and looking at looting, looking at the violence, looking at this, looking at that, and not understanding that at the end of the day, we are tired. People need to open their eyes. We cannot speak truth to power when power is oppressing the people. When I was watching some of the protests, I was seeing a lot of the policemen coming up with riot gear, tear gas. I'm seeing people pouring milk over themselves. I'm seeing kids being hurt. Like, peace and freedom have a synergetic relationship. One cannot be free without peace. The importance of protesting is it raises voices that are usually dampened by society. It brings accountability, or it tries to bring accountability. I think people are forgetting that at this point in time, we're just tired. It's reached a point where there are more Floyds, there are more Garners, there are more Martins, there are more deaths, there is more murder. People wonder why a lot of Black people have this fuck the feds mentality. I'm not surprised. The police is a different symbol to Black people than it is to a lot of white people. And I know there's a lot of people who obviously don't support the things that have been going on that are not Black. I get that. Right now I'm just talking in a very general view so that this video doesn't get too long. I acknowledge you guys who are supporting us and supporting everyone who is going through a tough time, and acknowledging that this isn't just a Black problem, this isn't everyone's problem. I appreciate you. We see you, we appreciate you, we thank you. But for those who can't see that there's a problem, you need to open your eyes. Like, we can't be having people dying like this. I remember watching that George Floyd video and just feeling disgust. I remember feeling so overwhelmed with emotion that I didn't know how to control myself. People are angry, and people are angry for a reason. It has gone too far. We do not need words, we need action. We need justice, and we need freedom. There needs to be... The police should not have the amount of power that they have. That's a given. That's a fact. It is not fair for there to be such an abuse of power that is enabled by the government. There's so much over-policing going on, and as you can see, yes, I'm not from America, but I do educate myself. There's so much racial profiling going on that is resulting in so many arrests and so many people who don't have the ability to defend themselves and just end up in jail. When the movie When They See Us came out, there was so much anger at seeing the brutality, the sheer violation that those kids went through. I saw a picture of, Corey Wise the other day, and just seeing how long his life has been. Like, yo, some people have not been lucky enough to get out. That's why this is important. The law says you are innocent until proven guilty. But when it comes to black people, we are guilty until proven innocent. And the danger behind that is people are ending up in prison. People are ending up dead who are not meant to be dead. One of the last things that I just wanted to say was in regards to celebrities. Now, it's so sad that we have put celebrities on such a high pedestal that we expect them to speak on social issues and make so much of a change that when they do it wrong or when they don't do it, it's like, whoa, oh my goodness. Guys, trust in yourselves. We have so much power as a society, as a community, that we can come together and really push for change. There was one guy, I don't remember what his name is, I've just got him as the Rosa Parks taxi guy. There was someone coming out saying basically, Rosa Parks, she could have taken a taxi from a black-owned taxi company. Okay, cool. But, I mean, just from my own point of view, that's not the point. Why should we have to settle as second-class citizens when we were created the same? Yes. People are just stressing me out. There's people crying about Gucci being closed. Like, there's people not recognizing that this is life we're talking about. Like, we're dealing with human life. We are not dealing with possessions. We are not dealing with material. We are dealing with life. Heidi, Klum, to be pushing forward this All Lives Matter agenda and using your just reminded me, Madonna. I don't know what Madonna was thinking about feeling like posting a picture or video of her black son dancing. What are you contributing to this? Like, the world is just so confused. And in terms of the level of confusion, like the police force is so fucking confused. Like, I don't know how you can see someone as an enemy based on their skin color. Like, that is not okay. That's never been okay. And one thing that I don't want is for this uprising to be for nothing. The government are saying, you know, stop protesting, use your voice through voting to try and control the way we want to feel and coerce us into not using certain means just because it is affecting them, because it is working. That is to stifle the voices of people who need to be heard. Yes, voting is a very good way for you to participate in democracy. But Trump was voted in and look where that's gotten everyone. So we can't rely on the government. We can't rely on the law. Due process doesn't apply equally, and it is not enough to get celebrities to make their 5-second videos telling us to not protest. I'm tired. Like, at this point, I'm tired. If anyone does even watch this, if you know any way that people in the UK can get involved, I would love to get involved. I am a small channel, like, literally this, but I am going to do I want to do as much as I can. And I know I'm privileged being in the UK where the police aren't as fucked up. Yeah, well, that's the end of this video. If there's anything you guys want to see me talk about, or, you know, anything, let me know. I would love to read people's take on this situation, what they take from it. And before I leave, I just want to say, anyone who's out there protesting, please be safe. Don't forget that the police are responding with violent means. Therefore, don't be naive and think that you might not get caught in the fire, because you might, and just make sure that you are safe. Before I go, I just want to say that I'm looking at the camera right now, and if anyone does watch this and they're going through anything, I wish you the best. I hope that you're doing okay. If anyone wants to just have a rant or anything, feel free to rant down below or message me, or I don't know, I don't know, if anyone needs help with anything and there's any way that I can help, I will try. I hope you're all okay, even outside all this meh. I hope you're all well physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, everything. But yeah, that's me done. I'm gonna end the video now, and yeah, I hope you're doing okay, and I'll see you guys in another video. Bye.